How do you create a character? I know, it's like, so many different ways in, and it's different for every job.
As soon as I was able, started writing music, and we ended up writing 20 minutes of music, just a script. I submitted that set of music to Dave Willing. He sent it on to Kestie. Much to my amusement, she was apparently listening to this music, which was really quite intense during her morning walks.
I found music really helpful. I used to in the beginning when I started acting, and then music sort of started too much in my head maybe, but now I think I'm finding music helpful again. Because it's so emotional, isn't it? Like, music just gets straight to the emotion.
You definitely weren't pregnant.
No.
I mean, I remember when you had Rose, you were a whale.
I love rehearsing with actors, and everything I've directed, I've always done rehearsals. And with children, we needed to get them comfortable and get them as prepared as they could, because they all had really big, difficult scenes.
Grandma.
Rose?
Do you like sleeping alone without Grandpa?
The thing is, with anger, it doesn't mean you have to yell it. So it can even be like, talking to someone won't help. Nothing works. Moving house didn't work.
Because your mum's not understanding.
Tayshia's role was really demanding. The best thing to do would be to get her in for a couple of days of rehearsal without any of the other cast members.
I really wanted to make sure that it was like very simple for her, like she knew what the tone of the scene that she was going into. And then we just went through and did some line reads of each of the scenes that she was in, and I played all of the different characters.
Close your eyes.
Is it safe?
Absolutely.
How do you know?
Well, the little girl, I know she frightened you, but she didn't mean to.
The next phase was about really getting Kestie and Tayshia to bond, because I thought that was the crucial part, is getting those two connected, so that way they can emotionally trust each other on set.
Introduced me to my people who I'm working with and I'm acting with, so maybe I could feel more comfortable. So I know, so on the exact day I have to talk to them. So yeah, it helped a lot.
The rehearsal process was great, because a lot of those actors I hadn't met before, and I just met them for the first time at rehearsal, and it really struck me how good everyone was, and how different everyone's processes were. We would just go in and just have a play, and David allowed us to sort of play around with different ideas, and then we'd sort of hone in and get specific about things.
With the 18-day shooting schedule, I didn't want to be burning a lot of our on-set time with trying to work out the blocking, and so we were able to nut aspects out of that.
Where?
I think it's a house. Stop.
Keep your hand on there. Yep, and then you reach out.
She was in the darkness. Then she found you. But you're not the first.
Not the first, and then next you.
Come on, I'm sorry.
Then on the day of the shoot, everybody was super prepared, which you don't always get on a film. Sometimes you just have to show up.
What's hard for actors is that some of them might only be in 1 or 2 scenes in a film, and they might only be on set for a couple of hours in total of production, and they've just got to drop straight in and try and pick up where the crew is at. And that's a tough ask, and that rehearsal period really helped with getting them comfortable, so by the time they'd been on set, they'd already run their scenes with Kestie.
Hi, sweetie, Maria here. Can you prep one of our toe tags for everything?
Natalie, what are you doing here?
You're following me?
I had to. I knew that you were lying.
I don't know, I'll just have to see, Because when you're around unhinged people, it's a little frightening, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, Natalie, what are you doing here? The rehearsal period was just really lovely and easy and comfortable.
When you're following her around, you've seen her run out of this house And then like following out is Janet Bayer, and it's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, and you see my reaction, so I
Absolutely.
don't have to say her name then, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's just like,
Yeah. Like, wow, this is even more than I thought it was. Because I think all actors, when they first start a film, there's a sense of anxiety about what's the director going to be like. Will he be mean? Will he be like lovely? Will he understand your creative process?
Even if I wouldn't even know how to explain it. Where do I
exactly.
begin?
Yeah, you wouldn't know how to, but also that's not your goal or intention to even do that. It's not like it's when it's in a relationship you want to build or mend or whatever. It's just like exactly. I'm so far beyond that. I'm so far beyond all that shit.
Really good rehearsal for all the scenes. We could go over and over them, try different things. I mean, I think the scene has to maybe move and not too ponderous. It's not too ponderous. Natalie, what are you doing here?
Were you following me?
I know you were lying.
You don't know anything.
No, I understand that you are a threat to Rose.
You're wrong.
Then why were you at a child killer's house?
I'm trying to help my daughter.
Natalie, you need help, and I am going to get you.
You can't help me. Just get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Let's just try. I had to. You were lying to me. You were lying.
I had to?
Yeah, I had to. You were lying. I'm trying to help my daughter. I wonder if there's a exasperation in it, or let's just play around with a few different.
No, I know. If it was gonna be anything, yeah, there's exasperation.
I know that you are a threat to Rose.
You're wrong.
Then what were you doing at Janet Bayer's house?
I am trying to help my daughter.
Yeah, like that. Oh my God, you're freaking me out.
Rehearsals with Dave, that was fun. So we just went through how Lisa'd move, how she'd talk. I did a little research for myself, which made it a bit easier. So I had a look at, I saw Pennywise, who's played by Bill Skarsgård, but I only saw a self-test. I haven't watched the movie. If I did, it would give me nightmares for like ages. He is very childish when he talks. And Lisa's very childish because, well, she's a child, but also because she has that element in her. I'm your daughter now.
My little book for Surrogate has no pictures in it, and it has no poetry, which is very unusual. This film was about something I couldn't see. I couldn't work out what was going on. And so my book for it replicates that.
Nana.
Oh, God. Come in, darling. Come on.
The thing that stood out most to me in that period is just how committed all the actors were to doing the best job they could possibly. They were all very enthusiastic to get into the rehearsal space. They're really open to ideas. They came with their own ideas. Then when we got on set, particularly with Kestie, it was just bang, like it just went up another couple of levels.